So I'm doing the SSB squats here because I'm still, I'm making progress. I started this because I was having some pain in my biceps and my elbows when I was doing squats. And so now I'm continuing to do the SSB squats, and I'm getting pretty strong with these. And I don't feel bad. And on that topic, I was thinking about the average guy who's, over 40 and wondering if, what he should do as far as his workout. Should he cut back? Should he stop lifting heavy? A lot of these questions that I've had. And so I've went to the, YouTubes to find out, what do other people think. So after watching several videos from experts, including ex-IFBB pro Greg Doucette, Gravity Transformations, I don't know the name of whoever puts that together, but it's a good channel on YouTube, and Dr. Mike Israetel, and more about gaining strength and muscle after 40. What I find is that they tended to agree that the ability to recover declines as you age. That seems to imply that lifters past 40 should work out a little bit less intensely to avoid injuries, because injuries take longer to recover from. It also would mean that you should work out less frequently because, well, again, our bodies need more time to recover. Michael Hearn, who a lot of people make fun of, but I actually like him. He says to do cardio only when you are cutting, so your threshold of adaptation is lower. And I think that really makes sense because, if you just don't do cardio at all, when it's time to cut, you'll have to do less cardio to burn the same amount of calories that if you did cardio all the time, it would, you could be running 6 miles a day and it'll burn the same amount of calories it would take someone who doesn't do cardio that they could do that they could get burned in 1 mile. So I don't know. I don't know if that's specific to over 40 lifters, but I do think that you got to kind of be cognizant of what you're doing and where you're putting your energy. Now, I'm not qualified to disagree with any of the proven experts. I know that they all say you have to work out a little bit less hard, and because you want to not get injured. But I think that, I'm 49. I'm going to be turning 50 in a month, and I work out in my pit of a gym. I mean, look at this. It's a 10 by 10 space, maybe 11 by 10, but it's not a very big space. And I work out really hard. I'm pushing my weight really hard. And this is not a great example because it's only, but I mean, overhead press is still bigger than most guys. But I do this all the time, and I get injured every once in a while, little injuries. I don't get big injuries. I kind of have a thing like your big injuries follow little injuries. So if you have a little injury, listen to it, stop working out quite as hard, take 2 weeks off, from that exercise, whatever it is, and then when you go back to it, cut the weight 20%, and then build back up again. So my opinion, basically is that most over 40 lifters don't need to do much of anything. I see how I banged the camera there. It was not a great place for it. Anyways, most people over 40 don't need to do anything to their workouts because they work out like big pussies. They don't lift heavy. They don't work out consistently enough. They don't have any kind of plan of progressive overload. I have 2 friends who are over 40 that lift, and they both told me that they're squatting 135, and they've been squatting 135 in their workouts for a long time now. Well, that's a waste of time. It's completely, you don't even go to the gym. If you're squatting 135 as a man, and you start out at the beginning of the year, you're 135, and then at the end of the year, you're still at 135, you've wasted a lot of time. You have to add something to the workout, whether it's sets, reps, weight, whatever. progressive overload. So, let's see what else we got here. So yeah, progressive overload. I learned that first from Mark Ripito, and then I've heard it from several other people, and it really works. So I spent a lot of time lifting weights, pretty much like a pussy, like everybody else, and doing lots of too many exercises, going into the gym and like trying to be a bodybuilder and following like these big bodybuilder plans. Well, the only reason they're doing so many exercises is because they've worked themselves past where a more simple workout would actually be effective. So I think most guys who are over 40 should dump 80% of what they got from their, personal trainer. I say that with like little quote marks. Those personal trainers in general are trained to keep people from getting injured. They are not trained to get people strong or bigger. And as you can see by looking at all their clients, they're all pretty much the same as what they started, unless they lost weight, which they did that from diet, not from any kind of workout plan. Starting strength is a great one. I base my workout right now on starting strength. So the over 40 lifter shouldn't change much as far as reducing the amount of workout that they have. They should get a little more organized. They should cut down their workout I think they need to get really good at the big lifts, the squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, barbell row. I think those are great lifts to become expert at and keep on adding weight to, and you will see results. I still see results. I still have PRs, and I'm probably stronger than 90% of most guys my age. So that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. This workout here is hitting a couple PRs, not on the barbell rows though. That's it. So I'd like anybody who happens to be watching this video, I would love it if you put some comments in, even if those comments are just to tell me that I'm full of shit, but I want to have like a discussion, at least, especially guys who are over 40 or gonna get close to 40, or maybe they've already been 40. I want to have those discussions because I'm really interested in what people have to say, because listening to the experts is neat, but I mean this stuff excites me. So thank you for watching the video. Please leave a comment, and that's it. Thanks.